I just want to be a great role model. I want to set a good example because I know what it was like to be 11. Growing up with autism, I didn't have an adult with autism who was successful to look up to. So to be now meeting parents, you know, I want to give them that hope and that faith, you know, that they're going to be okay because God's got me. My name is Diaz. I did not know Yuri until literally 8 days ago. I watched his Good Morning America video, and I do something similar. I do children's charities. In 2018, I went to 5 different children's charities on my birthday throughout Southern California. So to find out that Yuri exists makes me so happy. And he was local, he was from this city. I introduced myself to know a week later he will come in front of my house and pick up my donations that I had in possessions. I was planning to give him like 75% of that. I just decided, you know what, this guy I can trust. And he's doing a great thing, going to 50 states around the United States of America. This is the right home for this donation that I had. And now I'm here. I'm honestly shocked I'm here. And I'm very grateful that I'm here. I'm not taking that for granted. I've been doing charities on my birthday, which is April 20th, since 2016. I went to community college and I started, as a joke, a fan club called the Power Rangers Fan Club, the ECC Power Rangers Club. And then someone thought, is this for reals? Because I'll beat you up if it's not real. It's like, okay, I guess it's gonna be real now. And then my mom learned about it. She's like, well, if you're gonna make a Power Rangers fan club, might as well give back. So that's kind of where it started. So in 2016, we did autismspeaks.org. Just, you know, we bring our own donations and we sell it. And we raised over $550 or something like that. It was all our stuff. Fast forward later in December, we would do another toys and clothes drive for Salvation Army in Compton, and then Shriners of Los Angeles at the time. An actual Power Ranger actor, shout out to Deborah Steph Phillips. She was actually there. She actually came a long way just to support us on that rainy day. We go to Shriners of Los Angeles in 2016, and there's no kids. And then there's a void. I'm like, we did all this, and I don't even get to distribute and see the smiles of these little kids. Cut to January 2018. I called up 5 different children's hospitals. I always donate first, so I like had just my donations and that's it. Little by little, and at the end of the month, 3 companies will donate. Shout out to Chabron Brands, Funimation, and Boom Studios, who donated twice. And shout out to David Yost, who actually donated and met me in person. He was inside my house, so I was very blessed by him. And he was my hero growing up. Cut to April 20th, I went to 4 different children's hospitals. I worked at a restaurant at that time, and all my tip money, I would go out to like Toys R Us, and it was a good thing they were going out of business. And I even told the cashiers, like, thank you so much. Basically, I was able to buy more toys at a far more affordable price. Doing these birthday charities, I learned that, you know, people are very generous. I try to get vendors at conventions, those business people, to give like one item. They wouldn't budge. And then one guy just like, here you go. And that's what shocked me. I'm like, why? His name was Oscar. He's like, I had open heart surgery when I was a kid. So anyone, and I do mean anyone who gives to kids to hospitals, I do well even think about it. Distributing the boxes, I remember his donation. So I'm very sentimental with every single item I get. In 2018, when I actually did it, I had a suit when my friend lent me. I tell people this all the time. I did not step foot into any single of these children's hospitals. I didn't know any patients personally. I didn't even met the people that I called and contacted since January. I never met them in person until my birthday. All I can think about is like, thank God. Like, you know, I just like look back. I have birthday rituals where I just look at like birthday cards, listen to music that pumps me up and motivates me. Whenever I'm feeling down around my birthday, if I do, then I can remember, hey, I impacted families I have never met to this day. Those families who go through a lot. And again, I don't completely understand, but I know like an idea of like how hard that is. And especially to the parents who have to see their kids not go to school and be like a regular kid and have a normal childhood. So to me, for example, there was a teenage girl doing physical therapy, and she's like, she looked around my cart because my cart is full of like toys and donations. And I'm like, I don't want it. She's like, I don't want any of this stuff. And she's like all like kind of serious and all that. Like, and she like looks at me, is like, do you have Black Panther? And my brain went like the ding. I actually do have Black Panther. I bought it at like Walmart or something, or Walgreens or something. I literally give it to her, and her demeanor changed. She's like, oh my gosh, thank you so much. She got like all happy. She's like, thank you, thank you, thank you. The effect of a donation like I know where these come from. You know, it's not just like toy here. You know, it's like no, there's a story to this donation, and I know what it means to me. So Power Ranger, what it means to me now, and as a kid, I was born in 1994. The show came in 1993. We're gonna celebrate the 30th anniversary as of next year, so we're very excited for that. You know, a lot of people are about diversity, and I'm all for it. But I always identify not characters or fictional characters by the color of their skin, because I'm a person of color. But my favorite characters were Billy Cranston, the Blue Ranger, and the actor was Caucasian white. But I just loved him because I connected. He was a nerd. He made the communicators. And so the Blue Ranger means a lot to me. I'm no longer the Blue Ranger. I actually retired as the Blue Ranger. I was the Blue Ranger as a cosplayer in 2018 to 2020, 2021. So I'm a new Power Ranger now, but like I still have the love, and that's why I'm representing OG Blue. What a Power Ranger means to me is like teamwork, diversity, and just doing something for the greater good. Power Rangers always had a message of some sorts. I would not do charities, what I do now, without Power Rangers. That's the honest truth. Without Power Rangers, I wouldn't do charities on my birthday. I've done Power Ranger related charities since 2016. So it was that event was a Power Ranger related event. The 2016 clothes and toy drive, Power Ranger related. Me dressed up as a Power Ranger in 2018 with the 5 Children Hospital, Power Ranger related event. And next year I'm going back to one hospital. That is again a Power Ranger related event. It's all Power Ranger related events. So again, growing up, just seeing people like kicking butt and like, you know, fighting crime and becoming more just sometimes average people in the shows, the characters, and when they become Power Rangers, they become something more and they work as a team. A lot of people don't know this, but I'm actually autistic. I'm on the spectrum. I have high functioning autism. I was diagnosed by the age of 11, but because my Savior Jesus Christ, I'm able to communicate and be a way where it breaks all the stigmas. I'm very social. I don't break eye contact very easily. I have a sense of humor. I love to socialize. I love loud music. I love it blare loud. I'm just trying to show that what autism can look like as an adult. I have a bachelor's in a university that has a 33 graduation rate. I got Dean's List 3 times, and I'm very blessed. I'm not saying this to brag. I want people to know that it's because of Jesus. It really is my Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ, I'm able to present myself in a way. And that's why I want to have a nonprofit in the future. I just want to be a great role model. I want to set a good example because I know what it was like as a kid growing up with autism. I didn't have an adult with autism who was successful or like to look up to. I didn't have any of that. So to be now meeting parents, you know, I want to give them that hope and that faith, you know, that they're going to be okay because God's got me. Like, I'm not perfect. But the thing is, I don't let my autism ruin my life. But I'm a person. I treat you like you treat me. I just have a condition or disorder, as I call it, because that's what it was called growing up at the age of 11.
I say it's a special power.
It's my special, yeah. And so I'm 28 now, and I'm going to 29. So when I turn 29 years old, instead of going to a bar, having fun, going wild, going to Vegas, or whatever 20-year-olds, late 20-year-olds do before they're 30, I'm gonna spend an entire day with kids. I'm gonna have a smile on my face, and they're gonna have a smile on their face, and they're gonna have a great time, and I'm gonna have a great time because they're having a great time. I actually have decided that I want to do this annually with Shriners specifically. They are the absolute best. I've been to 4 different children's hospitals. I have not been to every children's hospital in the country or even California, but the staff are incredible at Shriners Pasadena. If you're hearing this, you're the absolute best. So New Perspective Ministry, that's what it's called. I collect donations. I accept cash donations and stuff like that. I can take cash and deposit to my charity card, I like to call it. It's named Genesis. You can follow me at Hawthorne_baby, and you want to DM me, we can collab. I'm from the SoCal area, South Bay area, and April 20th, 2023, I will be in Shriners Pasadena. We do. Yeah, we are going to be at Shriners Pasadena. But there's also another event around April where I'll be in Manhattan Beach, and it's called Park Day. More details to come. So a couple days later, I'm going to be also in my town helping out because it's very important to get back to your community. If you're sick and tired of seeing something you don't like at your community, do something about it. It takes people that with passion and the just wanting to do that. So I would suggest that. So
all right.
Yeah.
Thank you again for your service.